This right here is our mint bed. It is half peppermint, half spearmint, and there's like a board in here trying to divide the two. We are taking the mint bed out this year after several successful years, only because Little Graywood was showing off her garden, and Littlest Graywood, who's now 3.5, said, well, where's my garden? So we decided that this would be the spot for the Littlest Graywood to pick flowers to plant. So I'm going to try to dig all of this out. My goal is to just get all of the dirt out of this bed entirely, come back in with fresh dirt, and then come planting weekend, which is next weekend, Littlest Graywood will have a great place to plant. Okay, that is done. It's going to need to settle quite a bit. I took a good 2 heaping tractor buckets of soil out of here, and I put in only 1.5. So this is very, very fluffy. So hopefully, we don't need to plant this out for like a week, week and a half. So hopefully we get some rain in the meantime, compact this down, and then we can top it off. I do have one other bed though that needs soil in it. So see if we can find a home for the rest of this. This is a new bed that I just built last week. It's sitting in between this in-ground bed that's going to have cherry tomatoes this year, and just on the other side of it is a honeysuckle we put in last year that is coming back strong, I'm happy to say. So the plan with this bed is it is going to be a permanent bed to hold flowers. Mrs. Graywood was actually disappointed to learn that there were tomatoes going here instead of sunflowers like we had last year. And I agreed it was a good idea to have some kind of flowers at the back of the garden here. I have no idea what we're planting here yet. Maybe it'll be annuals, maybe it'll be perennials. We got a good week and a half to figure out. For now, just getting ready for planting. Figuring out what we'll plant will happen later. All right, so Grandpa Graywood built this super cool tiered planter that we're going to try to get installed in this bed before it rains if we can. So this is just treated 2x material, and I think we're going to have 4 layers of plants on here. So let's get this filled up. came together really quickly. I think it looks amazing. One of the things I love about this is that it is a solid core of soil in the middle, so there is tons and tons of room for roots. However, the tiers are like really close together, so I think we're gonna plant this with a combination of strawberries and bedding annuals. So we'll have, I don't know, impatiens and pansies and maybe creeping Jenny and dusty Miller. But I think this is gonna be, I think this looks really cool. I think it's gonna be awesome to have this like vertical spike in the garden. It's something I'm very interested in. And it's an excuse to buy a whole bunch more annuals at the garden center next week. So looking forward to that. All right. All right, I think that is all for this one. Next time, we always plant on Memorial Day weekend, which is when it is very safely past the last frost date. Everything that gets in the ground, as long as it's hardened off well, usually takes off really well. So I got a few more chores to do, but I'll see you next time.